this is what your customers are looking for. So when you talk to the firemen, the realities to the fire ground is that pump operators make mistakes. Some make more than others, some more frequent than others. There's some realities to the fire ground. The very first reason I wanted to do this is, as a pump operator, I was sick of being on this side of the truck when the fire was on the other. If you watch firemen on a fire ground, they're constantly looking around the truck. They're trying to see what's going on. It's just this thing they try to do. And it's like workflow in your factory, right? You don't take a mechanic's tool set and put it way over there when all his work is over here. And so when the fire's over there, you're taking them and putting all his tool set over here when all his work needs to be done over there. And now the guy is constantly running. You literally watch a fire ground. The guy makes laps around the truck. It's awful. So my initial response was, right now we're in manual because we're driving around. The SAM doesn't engage until we put the pump in gear. So right now this is just a valve controller. It sends the same signals a valve controller does. If we were in gear, this would just be a regular pressure governor. When the SAM engages, this all goes away. You have a single SAM screen. They operate only from here. So I wanted to make a valve controller that was this small so I could put it on the other side and I could fix my visibility problem. There's a lot of tactical reasons on the fire ground why visibility is important. So the fireman in me didn't like that. I don't want to pump from this little thing. That's not how I learned. That's not what I'm used to. It doesn't feel good. I can't see all the gauges. I can't see all the handles. I can't really keep track of what's going on. I decided, well, why do this when I can automate it? So the system's automated. Well, what does that do for me? I can take a guy with 30 years experience and get him away from this hunk of metal. And this is where the firemen first don't believe me, but after they see the demos, they start to understand. You just took a guy with 30 years experience who has done nothing but pay attention to this pump panel, and you've actually proven to me that I can free him up. You gave me a free set of hands in the fire ground. So in our first 5 minutes of a fire, that's where the most mistakes are made. That's where the most amount of work has to be done. That's where the most unknown variables are, right? Like, the first 5 minutes is always tough, and that's where this thing really shines. So I'm gonna take this guy with all this experience. He's not gonna have to do a single thing here, and he's gonna be focusing on his crew. He's gonna be getting hose lines, he'll be focused on getting his water sources. There'll be less operator mistakes here. They'll be in contact with his crew. Firemen, as they see this work, really start to understand what's happening. Until they see it, they think it's a new fancy woodad that you're gonna charge a bunch of money for. But once they get to see this thing work and we start giving it problems and working through these problems, and they understand, they're like all these what ifs, and we have an answer for all the what ifs, then they start understanding, wow, you just gave me an extra guy in the first 5 minutes every single time. And not just an extra guy, usually my most experienced guy is now free to do the job he needs to do.
Traditional pump operations require the complete attention of even the most experienced operators, while SAM enables everyone to pump with confidence. With SAM, the operator sets a pressure for a discharge and the system does all the work. This allows the operator to focus on the scene. SAM automatically opens the tank to pump as soon as the truck is put into pump gear. With one swipe, SAM charges your line to the set pressure and maintains it for each discharge added. Establish a water source by swiping the intake to the right. SAM automatically transitions to the hydrant water source and refills the tank. SAM constantly adjusts engine speed and valve positions to react to any changes during fire ground operations. SAM becomes part of your crew, safeguarding and alerting you if there is a problem with water flow or equipment.
Warning: low intake pressure.
Additional control centers or a wireless tablet ensures operators can maintain visual contact with their crew and pump from a safe location. SAM is reliable, efficient, and frees operators to focus on the fire ground and the safety of the crew. To learn more and see SAM in action, visit
Fort Garry Fire Trucks at www.fgft.com.